Hello guys, welcome to my this video, and today in this React tutorial I will discuss about useref React hooks. In my previous video I also had discussed about useref React hooks, but guys that time I had shown how we can use useref React hooks instead of an ID. But guys, in this video I will show you how we can assign a value inside an useref React hooks. So for that example I have to import useref React hooks because without import we cannot use it. Okay, so import and curly braces, and here I will write use ref. Okay, so R is the capital of use ref. You can see here, if you write here small letter, so it will not work, and I will import it from React because this is default features of React. Okay, so now you can see here I have imported. And guys, if you haven't watched my previous videos of React tutorial, so I will suggest go to my channel, and after that you will get the playlist option, and there you will find my all videos. So watch those tutorials step by step. Okay, so now guys, here you can see use ref is imported, and now I have to use. So here the syntax is I have to take a variable. So I will write const keyword for taking a variable. So I have written const, and now the variable name is count. But guys, if you want to add any other name, so you can do that, and instead of const, if you want to write here varlet, so you can write. Okay, this is totally depend on you. And now here I will write use ref and parenthesis. Okay, so guys, here now this use ref I will not use as an ID. Okay, I will use it as an variable, only variable. Like here I will assign a value. So the value, if I assign 0 initially, if I assign 0, so now I will check it is assigned or not. So that's why I have to display this count variable, which is now use ref. Okay, so how I can display? Like curly braces and the count. So if I write curly braces and count, if you are thinking it will display 0, so you are wrong, because guys, here we need to write another syntax that is called current, because guys, currently I have assigned 0, or you can say it current, or you can say it initially. Okay, so currently I have assigned 0, so that's why here the another syntax it is need to write, that is current, means count dot current. So count dot current means count current value is 0. Okay, so now if I save and if I check the browser, so you can see it is displaying 0. Now if I change any other value like 10, so current value is now 10. So here you will find 10. If I reload, so here you can see it is 10. So it is clear guys, here now I'm not using use ref as an ID, means use ref has a different purpose of use. Okay, so now here this one I'm using as a normal variable. Okay, so here I can assign the value. Okay, if you want to add any value, so you can add here. So now guys, this is done, and now here I will show you this value can be changeable. Okay, means if you want to change or update this value, so you can do that. So now let's see how we can do that. So for this example here I have to import other two React hooks, that is use state, here use state and use effect. Okay, so those two React hooks I have already discussed in my previous videos. If you haven't watched, so I will suggest to watch. Okay, and the name S is the capital of use state and E is the capital of use effect. Okay, so now guys, this is done, and now here I will create an input field. Okay, input type is text. Okay, and now I will close. So here you can see when I added this angle braces, closing angle braces, so that time it's taking a closing input tag, because this is the default features of React. I mean, when we add any element, so that time it's need to close. Okay, so that's why it's taking closing input tag. But if it would be normal HTML file, so it would not take. Okay, so guys, now if you don't want to add like closing input tag, so you can remove. But for that guys, here you have to write closing slash, I mean backslash. Okay, so this is done, and now guys, here I will write value. So value is, if I write here 1, and now I will save and just I will check the browser, it is displaying value 1 inside this input field or not. So here you can see it is displaying 1. If I change the default value is 10, so you will find inside this input field it is displaying 10, right? So now what I will do here, so just here instead of assigning a static value, here what I will do, I will write a use state. Okay, so here const use state. Okay, so here first of all, not use state, actually the syntax is first array and it takes two things. Okay, that is I will write input value. Okay, if you are getting confused, so you have to watch more about use state and use effect React tools. Okay, and now here I will write set input value. So guys, one thing I want to clear, if you don't want to add input value, set input value, so here you can write anything you as per your choice, but you have to pass two array values. Okay, you cannot pass one, because first array value is initial and second one is for updating, because in React we know it does not update automatically. Okay, means React decide how it will update, so that's why we use state, because use state update our DOM. Okay, so use state. Okay, now this one, and initially I will add here blank, means I already said first value for initial and second one for updating. Okay, so now initial one blank, so means in this input value variable, or you can say it array first index, so here it will assign blank. Okay, and now if I want to add anything, means suppose I want to add hello or anything, means I'm updating. Okay, I'm updating this one blank, before it was blank, now I am updating hello, means second one it's for updating. Okay, so that time it's required second one. Okay, so initially I will keep it blank, so initial value is blank. So now I will, instead of 10, here I will pass this input value. So if I save this thing and if I check, here you can say it is blank, but guys, if I add here anything like hello, so you will find it will display here hello, because initially it's assigned here and I have passed here. So now guys, here what I will do, just I will update this value. Okay, so how I can update? So that's why here I have to write a onChange method. Okay, so onChange and curly braces. This is the syntax for writing a method. Okay, and now here I will write a callback method. So first of all, the syntax is parenthesis, and inside this parenthesis I will pass a parameter, and the parameter is e. E means event. Okay, and now here this thing, and after that here I will write set input value. Okay, and parenthesis. Okay, this is done. Means guys, here onChange means it trigger when I will add anything here. When I will add I will type anything inside this input field, so that will trigger by onChange. Okay, so that's why I have written onChange method, and inside this set input value, whatever I will write, just e means event. I already told you. So event dot target dot value. Okay, means here I'm targeting the value, whatever value or whatever thing I will type inside this input field, so that value I'm targeting here, and I am passing inside this set input value. Means it is for updating. First it will be blank. Okay, so I will make it blank, and now whatever I will type, so that thing using set input value, because this is for updating, so whatever I will update here, so that I will pass here and it will assign here. Okay, and this thing I have passed inside this value, means whatever I will type in this input field, so that value will be assigned in this as an input value. Okay, I hope guys it is clear. If you have any doubt, so you can just write in comment section. Otherwise, you can connect me in Instagram. So Instagram ID I will provide in my description. In every videos I just provide in my Instagram ID in that description. Okay. And now guys, here what I will do, just here if I type anything, so you can see now this is assigning inside an input value. Okay, so now what I will do, our main motive is to change this use ref value is initially 0. I mean it is displaying here. So this value I will change. When I will change? When I will type in this input field. Okay, so that's why guys here use effect. So why I'm using use effect, that I will discuss. First I will write use effect, okay, and I will write fate arrow function. So the syntax is double parenthesis equals to arrow and curly braces. Okay, so now here inside this use effect, here I will write count dot current, because this is the syntax for getting current value, and now equals to count dot current plus 1. So use effect, why I have written this use effect hooks call when DOM is rendered. So when DOM is rendered, when I will reload our page, so that time this DOM means this page. Okay, when I will reload our page, so that time this page will render, and when I will change anything inside this DOM, so that time it will render. So guys, that's why if I add any value here in this input field, means input value is changing. If I would not, why I have written this value like this method, because guys, if I would not write this one, so that time whatever I will type in this input field, so it would be the value only. It would not be change the DOM thing. Now this whatever I will type inside this input field, so that I'm changing this input value. I mean I'm adding this input value, means DOM is changing, and when DOM will change or render, so that time use effect hooks will call. And inside this use effect hook, I have written current.count, and this current value I have increased by 1. Okay, so now let's see. So if I save and refresh this thing, so now if I write H, so here you can see it is displaying 2, because at the reload time it is use effect hooks is called, so that's why 0 plus 1, it's already that time it was 1. Okay, and when I type H, so that time it is, you can see it is another time it is rendered, means 1 plus 1 it is 2. Now if I type E, so it is third time it is rendered, so it is displaying 3, means this value, this use ref value, it's changeable, okay, or mutable. You can see, if you see the definition in official site of React, so that time it is written it is mutable. Mutable means this example, okay, means I can change the value of this use ref. So guys, this is the thing. If you like this video, so don't forget to like, and if you want to get more update in React, so please subscribe my channel and also press the notification bell icon.